esteemed guest today, Mr. Santosh Rai. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir, it's great to have you today. So I would like to start the interview by asking you, what are the uses of AI in business and how does it helps to implement, and what are the challenges which are faced in this field?
Yeah, very good question, and I'll start because this is, everybody has this question in their mind before implementation, right? So, see, what are the use cases of the AI? So, AI is in a multiple, flavor, starting from traditional AI to LLM-based AI, right? Nowadays, if you see everywhere from school to every marketing agency, everybody is talking about chat GPT, and they got a lot of ease by using the chat GPT. So this is a modern concept based on the LLM. So not only the chat GPT but Microsoft Copilot, Google Gemini, or maybe Oracle Gen based LLM also giving a lot of comfort to the end user, right? So the LLM is basically like it starts understanding the natural language, right? So the straightforward usage is like you don't need to do a lot of search on the Google. You just type your word and you'll get all the information whatever is available on the web, right? Because many people uses MS Office, Microsoft comes with a Copilot, so you need not to also copy from, like in ChatGPT we copy and then we paste into the mail or the Word and the PowerPoint, but in case of Copilot, whatever you do in the Copilot, it straightforward come to your, whether it's Outlook or PowerPoint or Excel or Word. So this is one step ahead of, everything, right? So straightforward, the direct usage is everywhere. I'm starting from the sales, so predicting, sales analysis, right? Giving some insight by going through the data that AI will do. Maybe like in HR cases, emotion analysis. So think like if somebody is logging to the system and if I ask, how are you feeling? And if I collate the data, I just collate the data for one person and I predict that he is not satisfied and he will, going to quit. And if I counsel him or her, then there is a lot of difference, right? So there is the power of AI. In case of manufacturing, again the maintenance, production, figure out like, okay, I want this type of product, and basic structure is created by the AI, right? So these are the few use cases AI can use everywhere, right? If you really know the problem, and AI can solve it for you. But definition of problem is very, very important, right? Coming to the challenges, so the major challenge of while implementing the AI is the purity of data, right? If the data is not pure, definitely you're not going to get a proper result out of this. Second, well-defined processes. Without processes, you can't do anything, any type of automation. It will be like a short circuit. So you need to define a well-defined process. And the third most thing is very, very important, that is change management. We as an Indian having a very big issue of adoption, right? We always see a flip side of the coin. So the change management is very, very important aspect, and we need to address this.
Right, sir, I agree with you. Also, sir, I would like to ask the first challenge which you told, that we need a specific details and we have to fill the depth in order to get the relevant and the correct answers from AI. So, will you just tell me to what extent do we have to go? Do we have to go all down in the depth, or how does it work, sir?
See, if you suppose if I am working on a shop floor, I know my process, right? I know what are my step 1 to step 10. So this is sufficient. I can just write in a natural language and give it to the AI developer, who will develop a algorithm algorithm, maybe after algorithm a piece of code that will going to work like an automated tool. But the main, or you will say like prototype will be designed by you only because it's your process, right? So if you really want to make your algorithm very efficient, you need to know the process in depth, right? So that's where we say whenever we implement ERP or any IT system or automation, the person who have a best knowledge in the process, he is the right fit for making a system.
Right, sir, correct, sir. Also, we talked about Generations Head, like how they are using it. So, what is your opinion regarding that? So, like, what are your suggestions for Generations Head who are using AI or who are willing to go into that field? What are your telling?
So I just straightforward tell Gen Z like don't use shortcuts. It is not a magical 2 or 3 words which will going to suffice you. You need to first work on your process layer, then a technology layer. There are not many technology, or a technocrat is there, but the problem in the process layer. So if you really want to become a good AI consultant or you want to power in the AI field, with of course, money is a topmost priority, then you need to have a very good process knowledge. There is a lot of difference of AI related with supply chain as compared to AI related with the finance, right? The journalistic thing, which is a coding, is possible and it can be done very easily, right? Now there is a lot of tool available, and we discussed during the starting of the meeting like LLM. So LLM support natural languages or unstructured queries also. So it is not like you need to have a technical stuff, but no one can replace the process. You're logical. If your logic is not clear, you are never going to develop any algorithm which is a very efficient. It's a very emerging field, but you need to plan your career step by step. So first process, technology comes second.
Also, sir, I would like to ask that we talked about how people expect people from AI field that they will be doing all the work of the AI, and so how is it a myth or is it true that AI people are all into AI, like IT people are all into AI, or what is it exactly about?
See, it is only a change management, just changing the perception kind of thing. So when computers comes, people are saying that operators are there, so they only know the computer. But during the subsequent time, every end user become operator, right? So if every person can write the algorithm and it will be converted from AI based tools to a source code, and where we can automate our process. Definitely a next layer will come, and where IT people need to work on it, right? Maybe there are a lot of bugs are there, straightforward, this is not applicable, or maybe something more is there. So that part is handled by the technological guy. So it is not necessary that if you want to work in IT, work on AI only. Still, if I give an example, C language is a very old language, but still C, professional in C is in lot of demand. So if you are clear on one skill set, and if you have an expertise in that skill set, nobody can replace this.
Right, sir. Totally agree, sir. That's it for today, sir. Thank you so much for your time, and we had a great discussion on AI.
Thank you very much. And my last comment is AI also required AI. So I don't know, in some of the meetings somebody is used. So when I refer AI, that is actual intelligence. So that's what I'm saying. Without actual intelligence, you can't implement AI.
Right, sir. Absolutely right. Thank you so much, sir. It was a pleasure for having you on our first ever episode of Hum Tum and AI. Thank you so much, Santosh, sir.
Thank you very much, and best of luck for your program.
Yes, sir. I hope the viewers are also getting a lovely insight from you and much more knowledge to share. We will be meeting you in another episode, sir. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.